Hey guys, it's Stacy here with Nurse and Nurture. It's been a little while since I have sat down and made a video, so I just wanted to pop on and share some of the stuff that's going on and kind of things I've learned over the last couple months. So I just finished my finals, we had Christmas, it was lovely. Now I'm officially going into semester 6, started today. I have a year and a half left before graduation. So hit that like, subscription button. You're not going to want to miss what's going on. I'm back on track and we're going to be sharing lots of cool stuff that I'm learning both in school, out of school, my life lessons, and like I've mentioned before in other videos, kind of the health journey with the carnivore acid diet. But today I want to focus on some of the things I really learned and was reminded of during my exam period. So, true to me, I took some notes. Just little quick ones. I don't think it'll be too long today. But I wanted to talk about exam stress. It's real. It is real. I have so much anxiety sometimes about exams that I just psych myself out. And it was last year actually when I met with a teacher after being disappointed in one of my grades. So I met with her to see, hey, like, what's up? Am I completely out to lunch? Am I ever going to be a nurse? Blah, blah, blah. Insecurities. So I met with her, a lovely lady. She basically sat me down, and when she asked me all the questions, I knew the answers, but I had marked them wrong because I second guessed myself. So her advice to me was, you got to go with your gut. Don't go back and look at questions you feel comfortable about because you will second guess yourself, and changing your answer unless you're sure that you missed stuff is actually super dangerous. So I've stopped doing that, and I have seen my test results be better. So number one, just like study, be confident, don't second guess yourself. My strategy when I go through an exam and I'm struggling, I don't sit there and spin my tires. I like to circle it and move on. Go with what you know first. Then come back, read the question. I like to take notes on kind of what a word means, what the option that makes sense and why, and also like really cross out the ones that I'm confident are not true and why they're not true. So that process of elimination and really like thinking about it instead of just like, oh, it's this, oh, it's that. It's not always that simple, and especially with nursing school, because they tell you that they want the most correct answer. There can be more than one correct answer, they want the most correct. So to just slow down, take a breath, think about it, hash it out, allow yourself to do that. But don't really allow yourself to just spin your tires if you don't know what's going on, because you're just going to be flustered and you're going to be stressed, and then that stress will carry on to the other questions and might lead to cases like me second guessing yourself. Another thing in managing stress that I want to think about is kind of how you take care of yourself. And I realize I come from a place of privilege. Being a mature student is that I have done a lot of maturing. It's not my first time at school, and I also have a really supportive partner beside me who takes excellent care of me. With that, though, there are certain things that I need to do to take care of myself. And there are lots of things that you can read and be like, do this to excel, do this, chew gum, listen to music, blah, blah, blah. Find what works for you and stick for it. Right before exams is not the time to be trying something new. It's not the time to be trying an energy drink before your exam to think that that's going to like wake you up and jazz you if it's not something you haven't done before. You don't want to be sitting in a 3-hour exam with like heart palpitations and not able to sit still. That'd be terrible. So I don't think it's a good time to start new things like that. Really focus on, good sleep quality, good quality of your studying time. I have really realized that it's not the quantity of hours I spend studying, it is the quality of those study sessions. Don't be afraid to step outside of your textbook and your lecture notes. I found some excellent resources, and the professors at my school are really good at sharing them. One specifically is Khan Academy. Their videos, they have some NCLEX type style preparations that are brilliant. I sit down with a notebook and I go through step by step with them and draw it out, explain it, and everything they say, I kind of write where in the picture it goes to make sense of it for myself. Also, there's Registered Nurse RN. Her videos on YouTube are fantastic, and she has so much knowledge and experience, and she's got tests online that you can do. Her stuff is excellent, so don't be afraid to explore different styles of learning. That was something this year, in my third year of nursing, that I really started to pick up on, is that me reading a textbook, that's like not always that easy. I'm going to show you this book. These books are huge, and sometimes they're really hard to sift through. The information's really important, but after reading so much black text on white paper, it can be kind of tiring. So switching it up I found was really helpful for me. I'll read a little bit, then I can review a video. And if I'm really, really struggling with a concept, like I was struggling hard through the coagulation cascade, Khan Academy got me there. And you might have to watch it a couple times, but I found it really super helpful. So also in terms of taking care of myself, I apologize, I'm a little all over the place. I need to do better at writing down exactly in order how I'm going to write it, but I get so excited and I get a little nervous, and then it's everywhere. Sleep. Let's talk about sleep. I do not recommend staying up cramming until 3 o'clock in the morning. I just don't. We know it's not good for your brain cells. As future health professionals, let's think about what is best for our bodies. And good sleep quality is what's best. If you're more prone to staying up later and that works for you and your exam is not super early in the morning, then, obviously there's some variability there, but allow yourself the rest. We know that our brains are processing in our sleep and sorting things out. Let that happen. Going to bed with high amounts of stress hormones and only getting 3 hours isn't going to be as ideal when you sit down and write your exam and you're exhausted. And if you have, so our exams are like, you have one, you have a day, you have another, you have a day, you have another. So if you're exhausted after that first exam, it's going to be harder to get back on track with studying again for your next exam. Have really good quality study sessions. Let yourself rest. Eat good, nutritious food that fuels you. Red Bull and being Buddy the Elf with only 45 minutes of sleep is not going to be the best for you. You still might do great, but I can bet your bottom dollar you're not going to feel super great about it. So I'm excited for this, semester 6, next stuff coming up. I've got some things I'm really looking forward to in terms of my clinical and some learning, and I'm really excited to put myself out there, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. I'm going to share as much as I can about my learning process. I'm really excited for this next semester coming. Like I said before in previous videos, my goal is to kind of blend everything together and share with you what I'm learning in my role as a nursing student from my previous life and kind of my health journey at the same time and how they all intertwine. Some videos will be more about school, kind of like today. Other videos will be more diet and lifestyle, and others will be like my little mental moments and things I've learned and thought about, things that I think are valuable and that I'm passionate about and want to share with you. So make sure you hit that subscription button. Give me a like or a comment if there's anything you want me to review, talk about, you have any feedback. I'm all ears. Don't forget to NAN yourself. There's a lot coming up I'm excited to share, new clinicals, and I'm really excited to put myself out there and let you guys know how it goes. See ya!